Okay, for this video we are going to be working with Green Thumb. The assignment, you should already have the assignment and it needs to be open for us to go through this together. You're going to be learning how to calculate past due, interest, and amount to be billed. Now there's a lot of information on this spreadsheet, but you only need from billed over. I'm going to make mine just a little bigger, and just so we can concentrate more on this area here. Now starting in I3, so I'm in cell I3, we're going to take a look at this and think about it as if you own a credit card. So let's say with your credit card you went out and you purchased $215.50 worth of items. So the credit card company is going to bill you. So this is what the billed column is. They billed you. So you have the bill in your hand and you're ready to pay that bill. Notice here it says you only paid $155. Now past due is the amount that you still owe the credit card company. So in order to figure out how much you still owe, or what they would consider past due, you need to subtract the paid amount from the billed amount. So to begin, we need to use our equal sign. We need to begin with our billed amount, which is G3. We are subtracting. Then you need to click on the paid amount because you're subtracting away from that billed amount. You're going to enter and you're going to get $60.50. At this point, yes, you may click back on the answer and copy down. Do not copy down in this totals area. This is different. Let's go up here and click in cell J3. You have interest. Now, you need to multiply this past due amount with the interest. That's what the credit card company does. So we're going to start with our equal sign, click on past due, use your multiplication sign, click on J2, and then enter. Notice now something happened. Something's not right. Well, when we click back up into J3 and I double click, I notice it is trying to multiply J2, but it cannot multiply words. So what we have to do is we have to hand key in 12.5%. So I'm just going to backspace to delete that J2 I had in there, and I'm going to hand key in 12.5%. Make sure you have that percent sign. If you do not have that percent sign, you are going to get a very large number. And that needs to be a red flag. If you see a very large number in the interest column, something's wrong. At this point, you have I3, which is your past due, times 12.5%. Go ahead and enter, and you can copy down. And we are now ready for the amount to be billed in K3, cell K3. So now we're looking back and we're saying, okay, the credit card company is going to charge me $7.56 because of this past due amount I have. So how much would I have to pay the credit card company? Well, you take your past due amount, you need to add your interest. So we're going to start with our equal sign, click on the past due amount, use our plus sign, click on the interest, and enter. Now, some of you, I'm going to click back up on the K3 and I'm going to delete this. And this is the reason why. Some of you are going to go up to AutoSum and click on Sum. Now I want you to take a look at what Excel does. Remember from before, I said that Excel will highlight all the numbers it sees. or fines, I should say. This is not correct. If you add all of this, it will be wrong. Therefore, you need to do this. I'm going to escape to stop what it was doing. If you are going to use the AutoSum, you have a couple ways to do it. You can highlight I3 and J3, go up to the AutoSum and click Sum. That's another way to do it. Or, if you insist on just clicking here and using the sum, you have to still highlight I3 and J3 with those moving lines. Either way, you need to make sure you're adding just these two numbers. Okay, I'm going to copy down. Notice we still have a totals area here. Click in cell G7. Okay, so totals area, that's going to mean we have to add all of these up. So we can go to our AutoSum, click on our sum, enter. But do not do that for each individual one like this. Once you get your answer, click back on your answer, go to the bottom right hand corner, click and drag over. And we can do it one more. Okay. Alright, bottom left hand corner, tab 2. Again, we only need to concentrate on this right side information, build all the way over to amount to be billed. In I3, we have the billed amount of $212.50, and we have the paid amount. So we got our bill in, and we decided to pay $212.50, which you should always do for your credit card. Pay it off. Anyways, in the past due amount, begin with your equal sign. Click on billed minus paid. Yes, you get 0. Click on it, copy down. Click in the interest. Now I understand you're thinking, why are we going through the motions by multiplying the interest and the amount to be billed? Because once we do, we'll just copy down and fill everything else in. So we're going to do equal sign, past due amount, times, and you cannot click on this. You have to hand key in 12.5%. Do not forget that percent. Enter. Click back on your answer, copy down. Notice it fills in the correct numbers. Again, if you get a very, very large number for any of these interests areas, something is wrong. On over to cell K3, which is the amount to be billed. Again, we're taking our past due amount, we're adding our interest to find out how much we still owe the credit card company. Equal sign, past due plus interest, or I3 plus J3. Amount to be billed, copy down, and it lets us know what the other two are. Remember, we still have this total area. Click on G6, which is the total area. Go up to AutoSum, click on Sum. You have your answer. Click on your answer. Go to the bottom right hand corner, slide it over. Good. Tab number 3 at the bottom left. I'm going to go through this a little bit faster. You should have gotten the hang of this by now. I'm going to start in I3 with the past due amount. Equal sign, billed amount minus the paid amount. Got my answer. I'm going to copy down. Interest. Start with our equal sign. Take our past due amount, multiply the 12.5%. Do not forget that percent sign. Enter. Click on your answer. Pull it down. Amount to be billed. Start with your equal sign. Click on your past due amount plus interest equals your amount. Pull it down. Again, don't forget the totals area. Click on your answer, copy it over. As of right now, you should have these for your answers. Alright, moving on to tab number 4, bottom left. Do this on your own and see if you come up with the same answers that I do. Alright, now notice I have the pound sign in cell I5. That is not an error. That means I need more space. I'm going to go up to my alphabet bar. I'm going to double click on the line between I and J. That spreads it out for the room it needs. These are your answers you should have came up with. Again, sorry about that. And these are your answers. Any questions, please ask. And this is the end of this video.